Okay, I think I'm back here. Let me delete this video. Boom. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Stuff happens. So what I saw was that the webcam wasn't plugged in. And I had to restart the software so it would trigger the webcam that was now plugged in. I do apologize. Do the same thing, crypto. All right, boom, we're done. Okay, we are done. Thank you so much for your patience. Again, I apologize. So, we're just gonna... The lighting does suck in here, though. But that is easily corrected. All right. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. See if I can improve that lighting. God, I'm just all mixed up today. You take about 4 or 5 days off and get all miscombobulated in the brain. Baseball, thank you so much for being here all the way from Tampa, Florida. I used to live in that neck of the woods. I used to, I lived in Tarpon Springs, Clearwater, Largo, St. Petersburg. So I know your area very well. Used to go out there and party all the time in Tampa. Thank you so much, baseball, for being here. Ping Pong, 4981. What are your 3 favorite cryptos? I'd have to say Theta, Digibyte, and XRP. So if you're considering it, you might want to consider one of those 3. And yes, Bitcoin's great. Esoteric, thank you for being here. We are back. The Tax Man. JK Pioneer, boom. So is my audio coming in? Because Esoteric has a question mark with audio on it. Jimmy LeCarry, good evening. Thank you so much, Jimmy LeCarry. I appreciate you being here. Mike is a bit on the quiet side. Let's see if I can adjust that. Well, it's about the same that it's always. Let me turn it up just a bit. Alrighty then. Maybe I need to talk directly into it. Nightmare, hello. Who else? Bought another monster box 10 days ago. See, I'm so jealous. I can't afford to buy monster boxes. You know, for me, it's a few coins here and there. So I did get a Christmas present, though. Let me see if I can show you this. I got it. I'm going to pull it out. And I don't want to really touch it. God, this thing's in there tight. So, it's the new Silver Eagle. So, I'm trying my best not to touch it. I got one of those for one of my Christmas presents. I want to show you something else that I got from a subscriber. This thing is bad. Can I say ass? Badass. Asses is baddest. Let me show you what I got. So I got that. And you see this? This is a chunk of wood. That's a chunk of wood. Look at the detail of the carving on this thing. It's a wooden Bitcoin. Now, my subscriber who gave it to me, he suggests I should paint it gold. I'm gonna poll everybody and see what they think. Should I paint it gold like a real Bitcoin? I don't know. I'm gonna leave that up to you, and then I'm gonna hang it up. This is like phenomenal, and you can see the wood grain in it. Some is dark right here, and It's just a beautiful piece of wood. I mean, look at that thing. Look at that thing. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Well, that makes it look small. I'm going to plaster it to my face or something. I got to think of where I'm going to hang it. I got to think about it. Got to think of where I'm going to hang it. So should I paint that gold? What do you think? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying to think. So, I want to make a movie suggestion. You folks know I talk about cryptos, I talk about stacking silver, and I talk about politics and what the hell is going on in this world and the craziness that we live in. I want you all to check out this comedy. It is basically one long metaphor, one long analogy of what the hell is going on this planet. The name of the movie is Don't Look Up. You can find it on Netflix. It basically goes through everything from our electronics, our cell phones, how they're used against us, government and their polling, and everything that goes into high technology corporations and how they are ruling everything. It's a comedy. You have to go check this movie out because I think it really will explain. Although comedies do exaggerate a little bit, this was pretty damn good. The name of the movie again is Don't Look Up. You gotta see it. And it is, again, it is just basically a metaphor what the hell is going on this planet. It covers everything. It covers everything. The stupidity, the arrogance. It covers how we're being controlled. And it's a great, great movie. Don't Look Up. Martin Rev, thank you so much for being here. Any thoughts on keeping some precious metals stored overseas? I found a vault in Singapore that I'm not going to even read the rest of that question. If the silver's not with you, it ought to be. No, do not keep it in a vault overseas. It needs to be with you. With you. I'll say this again. If you don't hold it, you really don't own it. Anybody can get a hold of it. They're the new owners. That's all I'm going to say about that, Martin. Thank you so much. Lighthawk Demon, well, it's been a while. Yes, it has been. It's been a long while. I've taken, and actually I even grew a little beard here. Taking some time off, you know what I'm saying? And, I got till, I think, the 4th or the 5th and to when I returned to work. So I'm just chilling out. Holidays, time for the family, time to take a break from everything, including some videos, I'm sorry to say, but you sometimes need a break. Rodney Richardson, sounding good. Thank you so much. I got my broadcaster voice on this evening. I actually went to the gym, busted some ass there. Debonair, Dylan, a little stacking is better than no stacking. Absolutely. 1 ounce of silver is better than no ounces of silver. And it's a true statement when I say 99.9% of the human population does not have an ounce of silver. I always say, if you have 1 ounce of silver, you're doing better than most people. I hope you acquire more than 1 ounce, though. I also hope you diversify. Not just silver. Get some gold. I know I'm going to get slapped in the face. Get some cryptocurrencies. I used to tell people this more and more. Corporations are getting into cryptocurrencies. You need to start to learn to follow what the big boys are doing, regardless of how you feel about it. They don't make mistakes. They don't make financial mistakes. Everything they do is calculated and it pays off. And I'm telling you, more and more corporations are getting into cryptocurrencies. If you can get into them before they become mainstream, you will make a lot of money. A lot of money. But once everybody knows about them and once they've gone mainstream, it's too late. Flatwater Monte, is that the one with the Hugh Grant and the anti-woke professor? I don't think it's Hugh Grant, but I think you're on. It's the one with Leonardo DiCaprio. It's called Don't Look Up. It's on Netflix, but it's not. I don't believe Hugh Grant is in it. It's Leonardo DiCaprio is in there. Excellent comedy, and it's not one of those comedies that makes you bust out laughing. It is what did they call that in humanities? It is comedic. I forgot what they called it. But look it up. Look at that movie. It's a good movie. What's your thoughts on Trump promoting the Jabba Jabba? So, I don't think there's an issue with anybody promoting the Jabba Jabba. And I think he is going to run again, and he wants everybody to be protected, regardless of whether or not it's needed or not. I believe if he thought that these Jabba Jabbas were actually poison and whatnot, I don't think he would be promoting them. But also, he's looking to run again. And I don't think he wants to give the left any ammunition. And after all, he did create or help facilitate the 3 vaccines that are available. Why wouldn't he promote them? I see no problem with promoting them. I don't see him demanding it. I don't see him having any kind of language that would determine that he wants it mandated. And in actuality, he has mentioned many times that he believes in free choice. That's all I need to say about that. Larry Summers, crypto sale till Elon talks about the launch of Doji on the moon. Okay. That is something I wish I had, some Doji. Blue Rose, thank you so much. Happy New Year to you, Cosmic Lodge. I got the hiccups. I just went to Culver's. And every time I go to these fast food places, I get the hiccups. Cosmic Logic, listen, we need Trump to be pres again, to finish his term. DeSantis needs to finish his term in Florida after he wins again and run for president after Trump. The Second Amendment community isn't supporting Trump as they used to. I don't know where you got the data on that. I think given 2 people, they're definitely not supporting who's in office now. Kevin Lee, if you had to pick just one, what would it be, gold or silver or Bitcoin? I believe everybody should own silver. But I got to also be honest with you. Cryptos have paid off huge for me. And I'm going to say it because I speak the truth. I stack silver. I mean, there's silver all around me. There's silver in a safe. I have a freaking big high definition image of silver. I love silver, but sometimes you got to be honest. Not sometimes, you got to be honest all the time. Cryptos have paid off in a way that silver has not paid off for me yet. I look at it this way. Silver is an insurance policy. Whereas cryptos are more of an investment that has been paying off. And I do believe those both need to be in your portfolio, whether you agree with me or not. Because everybody keeps telling me, well, cryptocurrencies, it's the sign of the devil. It's the mark of the beast. Okay, well, so was credit cards when that first came out. Everybody's claiming that to be the sign of the beast. So I believe both need to be in your portfolios. I got to be honest with you. Cryptos has paid off in a way that silver has not paid off for me yet. That does not mean I don't continue to stack it. That does not mean I don't like it. But I got to be honest with you, and I got to point you in the direction that is working for me. I'm not telling you to go do it. I'm just telling you what is working for me. Eric, thank you so much for being here. Who else? Nathan Swolfs. I got myself a silver signet ring with a black wolf engraved into it. My subtitle signed to the sheep around me. Awesome. Yukon Cornelius, thank you again for being here. Better fill up your propane tanks, everyone. Todd P. in the house. Had a vivid dream last night. I found a 1923 $1 silver certificate. My interpretation is silver is going to rocket real soon. I hope you are right. I really do. Chris Rock in the house. Come on. Trump doesn't care about nobody but Trump. He's the reason we are here. He's a clown like our current clown. I don't know where you're getting your data from, buddy. I really don't. Scrapper Stacker, hello from New York. Who else is here? Reality Dog. We are all overtaxed. Thank you. Pristine Green. Let's see some here. Trying to actually, it's funny, it won't let me delete somebody here. All right. Yukon Cornelius, thank you. Kent P. Hey, what's up, Overtax? Not much. Mark the Narc, hello everyone. Brian Sherland, howdy. Daisy Elliott. Vaz F Tech, I don't know what that means, but I appreciate you being here nonetheless. High Low Silver, hello everyone. So let's go back up and see if I missed any names. Big K Rouge, thank you so much. Yeah, so again, it was Don't Look Up. The name of the movie was Don't Look Up. You gotta see it. Gotta see it. Kevin Lee, thank you so much. I hope that helped your question. Eric, good evening, another overtaxed taxpayer. Who else? I think I got everybody. Honestly, I think I got everybody. Let's see. Still got your theta? Yes, I do. I do. And I recommend if you got some, you restake in it as well. Lord Henry, thank you so much. I'm going to try to pronounce this. Denjitamin. Man, Silver Eagles premiums still suck. They do. But so does the price of a good steak. And I still get it. You got to do what you got to do. I do believe the premiums are going to pay off. I do believe the price of silver is going to go up. And I'm telling you, I really wouldn't worry about the premiums. Why do you care about a $10 premium when silver probably go up $20 easily? I realize you're doing a cost average, but when you do the premiums of just generic silver, they're up as well. They really are. And what's another buck or two? You got to do what's good for you, by the way, not what's good for me. So if that's all you want to do is stack generics, and go for it. Silver is silver. but some is just a little bit more recognizable than others. I also got a nice Christmas card from the UK. By the way, I'm in Tucson, Arizona. And I don't want to open this up because I don't want to reveal any names, but it came from the UK, man. Somebody freaking sent me a card from the UK. That is awesome. Awesome. Unbelievable, man. The places that I get mail from, it makes me feel good. Speaking of feeling good, I was walking the dog I don't know, just before I came on here. It's dark out, it's cold out, and I'm walking the dog in the neighborhood, and I walk by one of my neighbor's house, about 4 houses down. Their house is dark, yet they left their garage door open. Now, I don't know if you realize this, a lot of the homes in Tucson, the garage is actually the front of the house. And anybody could have walked into her garage, taken what they wanted, or actually used the garage door to enter into the house, because once you get into the garage, there's the door to get into the house. So I'm like, the house is dark, and I came home. I told the wife, hey, their house is, it's basically vulnerable, and there's just an old lady living there. I kid you not. And I'm like, should I go and bang on the door even though the whole house is dark? And she said, yeah. So I did it. I woke the lady up, and she was very, very happy that I let her know that her garage was open. So it does feel good to do something good for people, even though you might be a little bit apprehensive at times whether you're doing the right thing or not. She was very happy. What's the crap they're talking about? New Legos a better investment than gold? I guess they are if you're a freaking child. Brian Sherlin, thank you so much. Just from my Lucky Morgan, silver coin, awesome. Lord Henry, good show, thank you again. Does anybody honestly believe that any politician or so-called representative have the people's best interests at heart? No. And I love it how they say they're going to make America great again, because I do believe there's 2 Americas. There's their America and what works for them, and then there's the world we live in. So I do believe they're going to make America great again for them. Conception Quintero, where do you see Bitcoin in 2022? I actually see it in the 70s, if not the 80s, by the end of 2022. I wish I was a smarter man. I wouldn't have sold all my Bitcoin. We all make mistakes. There are some people who believe it's going to be $100,000 by the end of 2022. I'm trying to lean on conservative. What's your opinion on, Giselle court verdict? She is guilty of 5 out of 6 counts of transporting minors. What they were doing was, I don't think people realize what they were doing. And I think their criminal ring was bigger than just the 2 of them. They would lure people into sexual acts, deviancy, having sex with minors and whatnot, in the hopes of controlling them. And I'm talking politicians. When you have the power to control a politician, you have everything. So I think that's what was going on. And I think a lot of people were being controlled by not just those 2, but by the people who really put those 2 together. The shadow government. That's my opinion. Do I prefer 999 or 90? I prefer 999. Javier I am not even wearing my glasses, so I'm going to just say colloidal silver. I didn't know anything about it. Yes. So taken in moderation, it is an antibacterial. I wish I had some, but I heard good, positive things about it. You can actually make it yourself. There's kits that you can buy that you can make your own colloidal silver. Okay, research it. Thank you so much, Johnny Five. Thank you, Reality Dog. Just bought 100 Litecoin at. Oh, I'm sorry, not just bought 100 Litecoin at $42 years ago. Now own silver and gold, multiple high NPCs, all paid. Ba 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 ba. I still have nice crypto balance. Yeah, diversify. TD. Who else? TD. Good day or tax from Australia or Austria. It's probably Australia. I hear tornadoes are going nuts in the States at the moment. Hope you're okay. Don't listen to the news. We're getting just as many tornadoes as we did last year and the year before. They're going to hype up everything to scare you, keep you scared, keep you in your home. Vote for home. Vote from home. Don't go out of your house. There's no more tornadoes this year than any other year. Thank you, though, for your concern. Dumb gamer. You like Trump? I like him better than the person that's in office right now. By the way, I'm not a Republican. Scrapper Stacker. In America, there is the justice system for the people and the just us system for the politicians and the elite. Who else? Relica Aficionado. I'm really about to liquidate my stack and move to cryptos. You got to do what's good for you. I'm not going to talk you out of it. I would say if you have a sizable stack, to hold some of your stack back, not liquidate all of it. Keep a little bit for the insurance. Yeah, sexual blackmail, but they were using it to control politicians, controlling their votes, controlling everything. Hot shot transport. How high do you think DOG is going to go up? I don't know anything about it. I wish I had some, but I don't know anything about it. Why do I wish I had some? Because of all the hype around it. Yeah, Arizona doesn't get tornadoes. I mean, we get some dust devils, which can wreak a little bit of havoc. They'll tear up some roofs, but we don't get tornadoes. When I go quiet, I'm just reading some of the comments. Yeah, I don't believe in forcing anybody to get the jab. I really don't. And I don't think the lack of a jab is creating a worse environment. I think it's just money. They keep saying, go get your free test, go get your free jab. Well, somebody's got to pay them. Somebody's paying them. You think they're going to sit there and stick people all day long for free of charge? You think they made those 3 chemicals free of charge? No, I love it how they say it's all free. It's all free. No, you're going to be paying your taxes whether you took it or not. You're going to be paying for it. Nothing is free. And it's a shame. Nathan Swoos, what made you move to Arizona? Stupidity. I would love to move away from Arizona. I do not want to live here. Eric, what advice would you give a newbie about cryptos for dipping your toes in? What app or site to use? What coins to consider for a small dollar investment? Well, I don't know what small dollar investment is, but you must convert some cash into cryptos. You got to get cash into the crypto market. And there's only one site that I'm aware of that does that, and that's Coinbase. Okay, so you're going to have to look into Coinbase. You're going to have to attach a bank card to it, or a bank account to it. And you're going to make deposits at your convenience into Coinbase and buy some cryptos. You then can send those purchased cryptos to exchanges where you can convert them to different cryptos. You're going to have to do a little research. I just helped somebody out, and he paid me a few dollars, but it took me close to 8 hours setting him up. So you're going to have to do some research. I think I gave you just now the meat and potatoes of it. What you can always start out with is with a little Bitcoin. I would definitely look into XRP, Cardano, XRP. I think XRP is going to be a good one. Would you buy silver and $100 an ounce? Whew. It depends where I see the market going. To be honest with you, if I'm looking at the charts and I don't see it going any higher, there's the trajectory, I don't see it, then probably not. If I suspect that silver is going to go above $100, I will. And by the way, there are some very good analysis. That's not the right word. There's some good people out there that believe silver will get as high as 250 to 500. Will I see it in the next year or two? Probably not, but perhaps in 5 or 10 years. So, Todd, I did not participate in any airdrops, although I have some, not a lot, of XRP. I was too lazy to move the XRP out of where I'm holding it and put it on their exchange. I was like, it's not worth my time for the amount of XRP I have. Now, if I had a hell of a lot of XRP and it would have converted into a big solo drop, then it would have been worth my time. But I don't have a lot of XRP. So it just really wasn't worth it to move all that XRP, probably get a fee for moving it, right? You always get a fee when you move it. To get just a couple of solos, it wasn't worth it for me. Thank you for the great question, though. Gene, Therapy, Frankenshot. Thank you. New cryptos I'm jumping on. I'm holding for 2022. Who else? Have you none of your business? Yes. That's all I'm going to say. Do I do it currently? No. Come back to Utah. The only reason I'd come back to Utah is to go skiing, because that's a freaking liberal state, unfortunately. Zen Master Jack. Are you into Theta? Yes. I wish I had more. Again, that's another crypto. I don't have a lot of, but if I could right now, it'd probably be XRP and Theta that I buy. Those are the two top ones if I could. Debonair Dylan, I'm doing fine, thank you. Christmas was good, Sarge, thank you. If silver is $100 an ounce, what is bread at? I don't know, we'll find out, right? But you wouldn't have to worry about the price of bread if you knew how to bake your own bread like I did. Ken P has been investing in NFTs. That's awesome. High-low doubts that silver will ever reach 100. And I have doubts too, but I also have read some decent reports that that make me think maybe I'm the one that's don't have enough confidence. So we'll see. We never know. Dumb gamer, I never advertise how many ounces of silver I have. I have a little bit, definitely. I don't believe in, you know, it's not like a pissing contest. I don't need a, you know, I don't need a, just not into, I don't know, bragging. Is that the right word? I'm just not into that. When Earth roams, a few thousand. A few thousand. Well, I've been on for 36 minutes. How many theta do we need? That's a good question. I always get that, even with silver. How many ounces of silver do I need? But that's like coming up to somebody and asking them, how much of a savings account do I need? They don't know anything about you. They don't know your finances, how much debt you have, what is the payoff. They don't know anything about it. So that is something that you got to figure out. How much of a savings do you need? How many ounces of silver do you need? How many theta do you need? I can tell you this, a lot of people believe that theta is going to be in the hundreds. I believe it. I bought my theta when it was 13 cents. I'm thinking, 13 cents. The bulk of my theta was at 13 cents. I saw it go up to $15 8 months ago. I understand it. It came back down to $5. I understand that. But from 13 cents to $5? It's going. It's going. Do I buy gold when I can afford to? Things are tight, got medical bills, blah, 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 blah. You don't need to hear the sad stories. But when I can, I do invest in gold. Silver, I love silver. I love the way it feels in my hand. I love the weight, so I drop it. I was just going to toss it up and down like an idiot, and I dropped it. But I just love silver. I love precious metals. I love the way it feels. I love the way it sounds when it jingles. So he bought Theta Fiat Hot Hedge, bought it around 18 cents. So you're a happy man. Johnny Boy Crypto, just join the chat. What's the best dates to move for conservative Christian values? Well, as we all know, Florida is looking good. South Carolina is looking good. Parts of Texas is looking good. Tennessee, Louisiana. I don't know them all, but those are looking good. Yeah, we do need a gold envelope challenge. And I'm thinking about what I want to do, but before I commit to a challenge, I got to make sure, my debts are paid off, medical bills are paid off. Because it makes no sense letting a debt that carries, let's say, a 10% interest rate stand while I go and invest in gold or silver right now. It makes no sense. So I'm going to come up with some kind of challenge, but I'll do it. I did it one time already, and we're going to do another one. Yeah, I heard Kentucky is a nice place to move to. I just need ocean. I need to go skiing. I need to go fishing. Florida's nice. I like Florida. Parts of Florida. I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm getting a little tired. I can feel it. My I had a long day today in the gym, so and then I have another long day in the gym tomorrow. So I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to bid everybody a good night. I will attempt to make a video before New Year's Eve, but if I'm unsuccessful, I just want everybody to have a happy but safe New Year's Eve. And I hope 2022 will be very good for all of us. Just got here. Nice to be in the awakened. And Pierce A. I love it when people, I don't mean it, I'm being sarcastic. Every time I say, hey, I'm calling it a night, I get like 10 people who join the chat. Hey, I'm here. Hey, sorry, buddy. Perrier, I'm sorry about that. I was just calling a night. Jim is good. That's right. Gold is good. That's right. Good night, everybody, and have a great New Year's Eve if I don't see you.